A hungry child cannot learn. We as Americans forget that.
3 filmmakers take us to 3 different states, showcasing early education in our poorest communities.
Education is our ticket out of poverty here.
In Oregon, with migrant families.
Le digo que de perdida que saquen su estudio y todo.
They are farm workers and they are poorly educated. However, they will do anything for those kids to have an opportunity that they didn't have.
On tribal lands in northern Minnesota.
We are teaching our culture, our history. Those are the essence of our identity.
It's instilling these young Anishinaabe children with a positive view of themselves and their ancestors.
And in the hills and hollows of eastern Kentucky.
I do see hope. I saw it in Betsy Kumar, the pre-K teacher, who is just so committed to those kids.
He's ready to go to kindergarten. He's a good boy. He'll be a good leader.
How well are we preparing this next generation of Americans? The film is called Class of 27.
All 3 films are about people who were facing obstacles and struggling, and communities that had come together to try to deal with those obstacles and give those kids the best shot they could possibly get. We see the inequality playing out in a dramatic way in rural America.
Kids grow up in homes that addiction is normal for them.
They're literally forgotten children. You know, no food in their home on the weekends.
There's not much to do around here. It's poverty.
We have a Great Depression every day, year in and year out.
Sus ingresos fueron de 17,455. ¿Qué grado de estudios tiene? Yo, primero de primaria. ¿Y usted?
Cuarto.
Cuarto año de primaria.
There are economists who have looked at the data around quality child development programs and realized that there's a huge cost benefit in investing early with kids.
80% of a child's development takes place before 5 years old.
Children from middle-income families arrive at kindergarten with a 20,000-word vocabulary. And our kids from lower income, and especially children of color, they're arriving at 3,000 to 4,000-word vocabulary.
These children live in a bigger world than just their pre-K classroom. And we knew all along that we wanted to look at that world in its context. We wanted filmmakers who were culturally attuned to the issues and the people in each of the communities.
I definitely drew a lot from thinking about my own community, you know, on the White Mountain Apache Reservation. I wanted to kind of film the children as if they were members of my own community or members of my own family.
Ooh, good job. What does that mean?
Hello.
I cared very much for the image of these little folks.
We're gonna dance, go around in a circle, and we're gonna have just a powwow. Having a powwow today.
Do you like powwows?
Yeah.
My own family's immigrant history probably helped in terms of coming from a place where I get a lot of their challenges.
I see my parents struggle. Where are my kids gonna stay tomorrow? Are they gonna be safe? I think that's mainly the hard part about working in the fields.
I wanted people to see how much they care and love their children and how they also have dreams and aspirations, just like everybody does for their own children.
Por eso le digo a mis hijos que echen ganas en la escuela, porque todos tenemos derecho de estar en este país.
What else do you hope for the future?
Bear frog. Soy una aguacate.
I do see hope in all the characters in the film.
From day one, I would tell them, we're going to learn this because we're going to send you to kindergarten so you can go to first grade and so you can go to high school over there. That's from day one we start.
In the Minnesota story, I was really, really impressed by this effort to reclaim language and culture.
What is being done on the White Earth Nation with early childhood education programs is very inspirational and could be used as a template for other tribal nations to do the same.
Beige. Needs, yeah, that means tool.
Out west with the children of the farm workers, when you see in the footage how hard they work and the circumstances of this kind of itinerant life and children being woken at 4:30 in the morning to go to Head Start, that was really heartening.
The role that education plays for the future of their children is tremendous.
¿Qué más le falta a mi cuerpo?
Las manos.
Las manos.
All the people in these films deserve to have their stories told. Let's think of these kids not just as little kids, but as future citizens.
Our children today are future leaders, hopefully, if we set them in the right path.